Dirt 2, you assume the role of an up-and-coming race driver who's competing on the world off-road circuit for the first time. That's a daunting prospect, but one of the many great things about Codemaster's latest racer is that you can win races and have a lot of fun doing so regardless of your skill level. Your opponents aren't pushovers. In fact, they put up a believable fight from start to finish. But the vehicle handling and damage is forgiving. You can alter the difficulty level before every event, and the slick flashback feature lets you instantly replay portions of the race that you make a mess of. Dirt 2 isn't as realistic as some of the off-road races that have come before it, but it's easily as accessible and as exciting as any of them. Regardless of whether you're driving a rally car, a trophy truck, or a buggy, Dirt 2's controls are up to the job of keeping your wheels where you need them to be as you navigate tight corners, big jumps, expanses of shallow water, and transitions between loose surfaces and tarmac. Every vehicle handles differently, but not so much so that climbing out of one and into another is ever jarring. What all of them have in common is that they look great, they can be customized with different liveries and interior toys, and they can be damaged and deformed beyond recognition if you lose control even for a second. You can choose to play with damage that's purely cosmetic or that will have an impact on your car's performance. But if you opt for the latter, the adverse effects are quite minimal. Depending on which difficulty level you're racing at, you have a number of flashbacks at your disposal that you're free to use at any point. To use one, you just pause the game, initiate an instant replay of the last 10 to 15 seconds, and then you can resume playing from any point. While not entirely original, it's a great system because even minor mistakes can be extremely costly. Every event type, every track, and every vehicle that appears in the Dirt Tour can also be selected online. Point-to-point and circuit-based races and staggered start rally stages are joined by a few more inventive modes that, while relatively rare occurrences in single player, are a lot of fun online. The best of these is Domination, a race in which points are awarded not only for your finishing position, but also for recording the fastest times in any of the 4 sectors that every track is divided into. The same number of points is available for each sector as is available for the end result, which makes it possible to win a domination event without even placing on the podium. That's great, because unlike regular races, it gives you an incentive to keep trying even if you wipe out on the first corner and have little hope of catching the rest of the field. Given how superb both the cars and the environments look, it's impressive that the frame rate rarely falters, either online or offline. The sense of speed is great, whether you're racing through a Malaysian jungle, across the Utah desert, or inside an LA stadium. You don't have much time to take in the scenery while you're playing, but the attention to detail makes watching the replays even more satisfying. The audio design is also worthy of praise, because while much of your time is spent listening to the awesome revving of your engine, there are plenty of other neat touches to listen out for as well.
Whoa, Justin! Watch out!
Perhaps the most impressive aspect of the audio comes courtesy of your co-driver, who anytime you take part in a rally stage does an excellent job of telling you what turns and hazards you're approaching.
Medium left, keep in. 60 hard left, 40, keep mid.
Furthermore, your co-driver will react believably to your driving, so, for example, if you slam sideways into a wall, you might hear her scream.
Do not want to relive that one.
It's not details like these that make Dirt 2 such a great racing game, though. What makes Dirt 2 great is that both its lengthy single-player mode and its impressive suite of multiplayer options are accessible to newcomers, but still offer significant challenge for experienced players. If you have even a passing interest in off-road racing, you won't regret a second spent behind the wheel of Dirt 2.